Welcome back. We start our news block by taking a look at an update on the number of positive COVID-19 cases from across our region. In Maryland, health officials are reporting 1,111 new cases, bringing them to 30,485. Meanwhile, in Virginia, they have reported 737 cases in the last 24 hours, bringing them to 21,274. Lastly, in Delaware, they are reporting 172 new cases today, bringing their total to 1,111. Well, staying in Delaware, Governor John Carney says that Delaware's target date for phase 1 of reopening will be June 1st. The announcement comes after the governor allowed some small business owners to reopen at 8 a.m. today. Governor Carney says the state is working on what he calls interim steps towards getting the state's economy going again. Those steps include providing economic relief, maintaining health and safety guidelines. The governor says he's taking into account the struggles that business owners have been facing during the shutdowns.
We are incorporating those comments, those suggestions, those assurances, that anxiety, that heartbreak into the decisions that we are making, trying to balance public health objectives.
The governor also says that the state is beginning a statewide COVID-19 testing program. Governor Carney says focusing on hotspots like Sussex County and helping poultry workers in those areas is key to making progress towards reopening the state. Well, moving to Virginia, Governor Ralph Northam is laying out plans for reopening the state next week. The governor says his planned reopening set for May 15th will be slow, cautious, and deliberate. He says non-essential retail businesses and places of worship will be able to operate at 50% of the building's occupancy rate. Restaurants and bars will only be allowed to serve customers in outdoor spaces. And finally, Northam says employees at retail businesses and restaurants will have to wear masks. Meanwhile, in Maryland, playgrounds and recreational fields in Worcester County will remain closed until the stay-at-home order is lifted. The Worcester County Commissioners made the announcement today. We're told the decision was made in an effort to slow the spread of the coronavirus. Although playgrounds, fields, and basketball courts remain closed, county parks are open for passive recreation such as walking or jogging, but not for gatherings that exceed the 10-person crowd limit. Of course, residents who utilize county parks for passive recreation will be required to practice social distancing at all times. Well, Maryland's Chesapeake Bay Bridge will soon officially go cashless and only take tolls electronically. Authorities say the change starts on Tuesday. The Maryland Transportation Authority had already eliminated the cash option through the state on a temporary basis in March to limit interaction because of the coronavirus. State transportation officials are now urging drivers to get a toll transponder. Well, tonight we are learning more about this morning's deadly shooting at the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Bear. Police say the victims were husband and wife in their 80s. The wife did not survive. Police responded to the cemetery on Chesapeake City Road shortly after 10 this morning. There they found the two victims who had been shot. The husband was taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition. The wife was pronounced dead on the scene around 11 a.m. Police located the suspected shooter in the wooded area between the cemetery and Brennan Boulevard. An exchange of fire then took place. Hours later, they found the alleged shooter, a 29-year-old man from Middletown. Right now, it's not clear if the suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound or from the exchange of gunfire with police. The investigation into the shooting is still ongoing.
All right, jumping right into the forecast here. It is windy as a cold front continues to push through. You can see the camera shaking a little bit and the trees here on our Rehoboth Beach sky cam. And it's still raining too. It's down to 49. Wow, just last hour we were in the upper 50s. Now it's 49. That cold front swinging through quickly, and it's pushing through the beaches as we speak. Wind speeds out of the northwest where that cold front is pushed through. Winds are between 15 and 20. Those are sustained winds, but the winds are gusting even higher, between 30 and 40 miles per hour. So definitely gusty, and it will stay that way through tonight. Here's a look at that rain. Continues to push through with that cold front. There's some snow up towards Pennsylvania and New York. I have a friend who lives right here in Albany, and she says it is pouring snow right now, but raining just towards the east where it's still a little bit warmer. Back here on the peninsula, there's the cold front just pushing through Snow Hill, just approaching Ocean Pines, and it just pushed through Long Neck with some gusty showers and some heavy rain. Temperatures after the rain ends by the early morning, upper 30s and low 40s. Wind chills could approach freezing in some spots during the early morning. And again, that's because of the wind. Now the rain will wrap up by 2 or 3 in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at a mix of clouds and sun, upper 40s and low 50s, but wind chills in the low to mid 40s, feeling more like January or February when it comes to those wind chills. So for tonight, actual temperatures into the upper 30s and low 40s. Tomorrow, 49 in Dover, 52 in Salisbury. Again, these are actual temperatures. These could be, this could actually break record cold high temperatures. Now, when you factor in the wind, this is what you should dress for. Yeah, probably a jacket if you have to go outside. It's going to feel like the mid-40s all day long. So that cold front races out to sea tonight. We're looking at a mix of clouds and sun tomorrow. More sun than cloud cover, but we could have some of those clouds, especially by the afternoon. But on Mother's Day, wall-to-wall sunshine, and it's going to start to warm up too, back into the 60s. And then a few scattered showers possible on Monday as another front begins to approach. So Mother's Day, 62, 63 on Monday, a few scattered showers, 60 for Tuesday with sunshine. We keep that sun going into your Wednesday too, 64. By Thursday, we're flirting with 70 and then well into the 70s as we head into your Friday. What about Ocean City? A very similar forecast, just a little bit cooler over the next few days, but even the beaches could be climbing into the 70s as we head towards the end of next week. You're watching DSI. We will be, am I tossing the break or going to Julian? All right, Julian, take it away.
Okay, Daniel. Well, I know everybody's eager to find out who will make it on the top 10 list. We continue that countdown, including our honorable mentions and top plays coming up after the break. Keep it right here. This is DSI.
I'm Logan Walls from Delmar, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.